What up, people? What the hell is going on? I am sitting in my bedroom right now. It is probably junky as hell. I don't know what y'all can see in the background and whatnot, but I don't feel like going in the living room and recording nothing at this moment. This is just a quick video I wanted to shoot because I just watched. Well, no, I didn't. Actually, a little while ago, a few days ago, I watched the season 10 finale of Blacklist. So, and it is not a lot of stuff online when it comes to Blacklist, which is actually pretty goddamn disappointing when I start looking for, because I can find all kind of other stuff. I'm looking for The Walking Dead or even Breaking Bad. Stuff still popping up from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, all those type of shows and stuff like that. But Blacklist, for a show that got 10 seasons, it is, I don't see a big giant following. And I like this show and I watched all of it as I saw it come out. Now, talking about the finale, since it ain't no more seasons of it coming out after this, which I was actually surprised to see season 10, and I binged that in a couple days. And I watched one show that was about the finale, and I got mixed feelings towards it. I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying, the show had come to its conclusion or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, and when it comes to like Raymond Reddington, probably one of my favorite TV villains, if you can even call him that. You know what I'm saying? You call him a TV villain, you can call him whatever the fuck you want to call him, I guess. But the show was gonna come to an end, but you don't really know how. And the way that it did is kind of just And I'm not the only one. Like I said, I only watched the one show, and I don't want to go watching a whole bunch of other stuff, because I watched the one show, the people that do their little podcasts or whatnot, and they was talking about a whole bunch of other stuff that generally would go over my head when they come to watching shows like this, because a lot of the stuff that they was talking about that they wanted to see in the finale and all kind of other stuff is shit that I done forgot about, or I just don't care about at all. You know what I'm saying? It just is. And they was talking about, they was upset that they didn't bring up nothing about Liz, in the finale and no shit like that. And I'm like, she ain't on the show no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that character is dead, and that character is not on the show no more. I understand what, the in character, in universe, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, there's a lot of other shit going on. I think when it comes to that, Remington was more focused on Agnes than Liz's memory or whatnot, because he spent a lot of time with Agnes. That's where the focus was. It wasn't on Elizabeth King and whatever she had going on before she was off the show or died or whatnot. It just, that's where where the shit was. But a lot of shit just got dropped. They brought up some stuff about, they was upset that they didn't reveal Raymond Reddington's true identity, which at that point in the show, at this, you know what I'm saying, with season 10 come around, I didn't care about whatever identity that Raymond Reddington supposedly had. Another his real identity. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. If there was anything going on in the background that was concurrent going on with that shit went right over the fuck my head. I did not care. That stuff went back seasons ago, where they was doing that whole identity thing, and I do remember back then shit just being just as confusing and just not really mattering at all. Yeah, you know, it just it didn't fucking matter. It's, you know, this fucking Raymond Reddington. What the fuck matter does other if he has another identity or whatever the fuck? Because the other identity was some shit that I didn't know nothing about. No way. Even watching this show from day one, I'm like, well who cares? You know, but so they was upset about that. The whole bull thing at the end. I'm just like. I'm still on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on that for a minute to where, you know, it's just one of them things where, you know, Ray was gonna be they wasn't gonna catch him. You know what I'm saying? That's the deal. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't gonna catch him. He was either gonna vanish or he was going to end up dying. I think they should have just had let him die. You know what I'm saying? I think they should have just let Raymond Reddington die. Not the bullshit that they had going on. Because at the end, you know, because, you know, if you watch the show, you know, they had a little foreshadowing with the little bull thing or whatnot. If you pay attention to all the shit that Raymond talks in the show, and then at the end, he was just walking and he just ends up in this fucking pasture with this fucking bull. Like, damn, Raymond, you just wandered just right out in the middle of nowhere. Like, for real, they dude just walking and he just end up in a pasture with a fucking bull just staring him down. And you know, because that little conversation he had with the Malik chick kind of pops up where he was talking about the bullfighter and all this other kind of stuff. And you know he was for to die. You do, because there was no way out of that. You know what I'm saying? He's standing there staring at this bull. And the bull is just sitting there however many paces way off. And Raymond is just there. It's just him in his empty ass pasture. Raymond ain't running nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He ain't running nowhere. He ain't got no gun. He ain't got no. He just sitting there and he just staring at the bull. He's just looking at it. Before the bull started charging at him, and you could just look on his face. He was like, okay, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Now that part I can kind of appreciate. You here, bull got you dead to rights. Ain't nothing you can do. Really. You know what I mean? You could, they didn't show it. They did show him on the ground kind of twisted up or whatnot, but you know, it ain't like they just show him on the ground just all splayed with his arms and shit, just kind of all fucked off and shit like that. But he was kind of bloody. You could tell, you know, the bull had his way with him, and that was it. He knew it was coming. He kind of, I guess you could say, he just kind of took it, but they didn't show it, and they didn't need to show it. That wouldn't have done the character any good at all. It wouldn't have done the character any good at all. But facing death down like that, knowing that it's coming and being like, okay, it's coming. Okay, cool. But I didn't think it needed to happen like that. I think he needed to die. If he was going to die, due to some medical shit or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's been enough stuff going on in the show over the years to where he could have died from an illness. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of just passed away. You know what I'm saying? Or had him pass away as like a direct result from the transfusion that he gave Dembe after Dembe got shot. You know, just something like that. Don't have this man die from getting gored by a fucking bull. That is just so out the goddamn blue, man. It don't make no sense at all. I guess you want some kind of poetic thing to just. It stinks. It stinks to me. It's just like, oh man, just come on. And I mean, and actually that kills any rewatch I have. You know what I'm saying? It does. If I say, man, you know what, I want to watch Blacklist, because I would generally do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, a year, 2 years from now, however long it's be, and I'm like, you know what, I'll watch Blacklist. And I hop on there and start. You know what? If I was to do that and I start watching Blacklist, my mind is gonna jump straight to the finale, and I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all the stuff that I know that's gonna happen all the way through all these shows, no, it's that shit right there at the end. I'm just like, I know how this shit gonna end, and it sucks. I don't want to watch it. I don't. You know, I don't want to watch it. It sucks. it does. It sucks. All this time you watch all this build up, all this stuff, and like I say, I think it was a lot of production stuff going on to where a lot of shit just ended. Like with the Asian guy, that shit ended. You thinking, okay, this Asian guy is bringing up all these old blacklisters and shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go get Reddington. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call up all these old blacklisters. We gonna, I'm gonna have them escape, and we gonna pile up, and we gonna gang up, and we gonna get Reddington. Man, that shit ended so fast, and it was a whole lot of show to go after that too. After that little part ended with the Asian guy, I can't think of his name. I don't want to go trying to say the names because I'm gonna fuck him up. Because I guess he just he just shot the dudes, and that was the end of it. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of them things. If you watching the episode, the shit happens, you miss it like that. That's the end. That's the end of that whole arc that's been started from episode 1 or whatever, all the way up until that point. All that drama, all that build up, and all that other stuff, plop, plop. They on to something else. I was like, what? What happened? Because I think I had fell asleep, and the next day I ended up going back. I had to rewatch some episodes. Still damn near missed it. I'm like, that was shit. So, and then that just went bloop. It's just like, okay, we don't have no access to this actor or these actors no more, and we just got to cut this shit off. Boom, and it's off to some other shit to where they start going into Dembe's flashback backgrounds and going into the Malik background, family background, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Start digging into a whole bunch of people's backgrounds before they start finalizing shit before the end of the show, and I'm just like, don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just like, for real, I like, don't care. Don't care about that Malik chick background. Whether she adopted or not. Who the fuck cares? I watched this shit to see Raymond Reddington, not this Indian chick she's cute as shit though, but still, I don't I don't care. You know, Dembe, they go off in the Dembe background and all kind of shit like that, and it's just like, I don't care. see Dembe enough. He on the goddamn team. I see him enough. I don't need to go back into his background and figure out what he was doing with some chick and some other dude. Just I don't care. Don't care. What's going on with Raymond? You know what I'm saying? That's why you watch the goddamn show. To see what's going on with Raymond goddamn Reddington. And hopefully you don't get to see him get gored by a goddamn bull in the season goddamn finale. Which is what we got. And I'm just, no. Let this man, right off into the sunset. Okay, it's too much like right. You know what I'm saying? It's too much like right. I think they just wanted to kill that character off. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted to kill. They had to kill that character off. It had to be editorial mandate or some shit. He had to die. He had to die. He couldn't just vanish. Somebody on his level is beyond being caught by the goddamn authorities. He just is. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the whole point of the whole show. He's beyond being caught by the authorities. And even if he wasn't, Raymond Reddington, he could vanish. You know what I'm saying? He could become ethereal. If he wanted to just disappear, he could have. You know what I'm saying? He could have. I think it was one of the things where Raymond was tired at the end. He's getting old. He's tired. There's only so much you can do with whatever he's got. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the goddamn show, he just give away money like it ain't nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I mean, it's just literally, this man just gives away money like it ain't shit. Just watch the show from season 1 all the way. And that's not even, it just, how much money do he got? Well, I mean, it's they never really say. But they did, I only heard one mention, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's going back, back just to a couple of episodes where they was trying to catch him, where Cooper was like, his resources are into the billions. That's about as close as you can get, as far as you talking about, okay, how much is he worth and blah, 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 how can he... Yeah, okay. That sounds about right for the amount, for the reach he has, which is cartoonishly ridiculous. Even just by TV show standards, it's just like, come on. Taking that he has lost it and gained it back. If you watch the show, I don't remember which season, but he did lose his empire. He did lose his empire, and he built it back up. So, yeah. Yeah, he lost his shit and got it back. And built it back up. So, yeah. It's one of them things where I'm just like, But yeah, it was a good ride while it was. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. As far as the ending or whatnot, it is what it is. I'm still gonna put him up there at the top TV characters or whatnot that I like, because I mean, like, the dude has character, man. How many criminals have character? You just think about, I don't even know what the fuck Raymond Reddington does. I just, like, literally, I watched this show and a lot of stuff that went over my head in one ear and out the other. It's just like, okay, well, I know he's a criminal or whatnot, but what the fuck does he do? You know he got all these connections and all this other stuff, but what the fuck does he do? I don't know. He has a shipping empire. It's fuck. He got the fucking FedEx. You know what I'm saying? He got fucking Amazon, illegal Amazon or whatever the fuck he got going on around the world or whatever the fuck. You know, what the fuck does he do? The only thing I know for sure is that he doesn't do, I don't know the correct word for it, illicit shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't do it like drugs, trafficking, that type of shit. He don't do that type of shit. And I know he kills people, but the people that he don't kill, I ain't never seen him just kill somebody for the fuck of it. Like literally, I have during the show, I've never seen Raymond Reddington, and he'll just up and just be like, bop. You know what I'm saying? But if he do that, you done did something to deserve it. You know what I'm saying? You done did something to deserve it. And I've seen him, he's killed people who have kind of slighted his business as far as like, okay, you got this and this, this is what he got going on right here. And you not operating like you supposed to, or you cheating him some kind of goddamn way, or you got his already illegal business that he got going on, his own little shit, and you got some other shit, you know, you might have some illicit shit that you might be trying to piggyback, you know, into off his shit or something like this. I think somebody was doing that at one point where they was, you know, he had his own little shipping thing going and somebody was using his shipping thing to move their own little drugs or some shit like that. And he ended up killing that dude. I think it was like a black guy or some shit like that. So, yeah, he killed motherfuckers for that shit. You know, just, you know, a principle. You know what I'm saying? It's just somebody's principle type of shit. But it ain't never just been like cold-blooded, kill you for no goddamn reason at all. Never happens. Never happens at all. So, you know, it's one of those things that I'm just like, you know, Reddington is a cold motherfucker, but he ain't just cold-blooded. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, he don't take no shit. It's one of them things that when motherfuckers start talking and shit like that, and you just like, man, this dude talking. If he talking to you, you don't know if he gonna shoot you or not. Cause he like to be telling you one of them long ass stories and shit, and just be blah 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 pop. I'm like, well, shit, I didn't know. Didn't really see that coming, but you know what? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He just as liable to shoot you as he would liable to pull you to the side and fucking fix you a goddamn bowl or whatever the fuck. Cause you know there's always some food going on some kind of goddamn there's always some goddamn food going on some kind of way. It's just, oh man. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do is talk about that. And I enjoyed the show. I'm gonna miss it. It's gonna be hard to try to find another show to watch that'll hold my attention like that. I'm gonna have to like take a flyer on some shit and just kind of watch some stuff. And it gotta be some shit that's like already out. I'm not trying to hop on some new shit where I'm waiting for episodes and shit to keep coming. Nah. I am spoiled way past that. Right now, I'm still waiting on all the Walking Dead shit to come out so I can binge watch all 4 or 5 shows that's out right now. You know, I still gotta watch Fear, Dead City, Daryl Dixon, the one that just came out, fucking Ones Who Live, that shit just came out. All that, you know, all that. Man, it's a lot. And then I gotta try to figure out how to watch all that shit in some kind of order to make sure I ain't spoiling nothing and shit like that. So I'll be set on The Walking Dead for quite some time once that shit actually starts streaming and showing. Whenever it's gonna show, I might have to come off some money and get an AMC or some shit like that, just so I can be able to be like, okay, I want to watch this shit, so I can watch it and enjoy it, and not have to wait 3 goddamn years from now before I can watch another goddamn episode of this shit, because that seemed like what's about to fucking happen, because new shows keep coming out and I ain't seeing nothing else streaming or nothing like that. So nah. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope y'all enjoy it. That's my little chat for the night. I'm finna take my ass. I'm finna finish watching I think, what the fuck was I watching? I don't even know. God damn it, the Denzel Washington shit. Can't think of it. This shit was just on there. Y'all know, Equalizer. I've seen all the Equalizers tonight. I'm in the middle of watching 3, and for some reason I don't much care for any of them. They got too much foreign shit in it. You know what I'm saying? They get subtitles, and I don't know what the fuck this one here, 3, is just damn near all French or Italian or whatever the fuck. It's just man, it's a turn off. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers ain't speaking English in the movie, I have no idea what the fuck they talking about. I don't read subtitles, so nah.